Hello class, John here. Welcome back to my lesson. How are you today? I am very well, thank you. Last time we learned grammar, and today let's start our lesson with Write on 6, Unit 1, Lesson 1B, Grammar to be continued, on page 25. Before we start, make sure you have these things with you. Write on 6, student book. Write on 6, workbook. Your notebook, pen and pencil. Are you ready? Now, let's start. Now, let's begin with section 3. In this section, we will learn how to use there is and there are. Hôm nay trong phần số 3 này, chúng ta sẽ học cách sử dụng there is và there are. There is và there are có nghĩa là có, chỉ sự hiện hữu của một người hoặc những người, một vật hoặc những vật ở một nơi nào đó. Now look at the table. Bây giờ các em hãy nhìn vào bảng. Ở cột số 1, chữ affirmative có nghĩa là khẳng định. Ở cột số 2, singular là số ít, thì ta dùng there is với lại số ít. Cột số 3, plural là số nhiều, chúng ta dùng there are với danh từ số nhiều. Negative là phủ định, chúng ta thêm not vào sau is hoặc là are. Is not được phát âm là isn't, are not được phát âm là aren't. Interrogative nghĩa là nghi vấn. Nghi vấn nghĩa là câu hỏi. Như vậy thì chúng ta chỉ cần chuyển is hoặc là are lên trước chữ there. Lưu ý, các em phải lên giọng cuối câu vì đây là câu hỏi yes no. Ví dụ, is there a sofa? Are there tables? Short answers là cách trả lời cho there is hoặc là there are. Ở cột số 2, yes, there is. No, there isn't. Ở cột thứ 3, đối với danh từ plural, danh từ số nhiều, yes, there are. No, there aren't. Now class, listen to the first example.
Is there a sofa in your bedroom?
This time, listen again and repeat after the speaker.
Is there a sofa in your bedroom?
Can you repeat that, please? And now listen to the example.
No, there isn't. There's an armchair.
Listen again and repeat after her, please.
No, there isn't. There's an armchair.
Your turn, please. Very good. Now let's start with section 3. Complete the gaps with is, isn't, are, and aren't. In the living room, blah blah blah. In the living room nghĩa là ở trong phòng khách. Number 1. A bed. A bed là cái giường. Đây là một danh từ số ít. Và các em thấy dấu chéo màu đỏ. Dấu chéo màu đỏ có nghĩa là phủ định, cho nên chúng ta dùng chữ there isn't a bed. What about number 2? A bookcase. A bookcase là cái kệ sách. Các em thấy dấu tích màu xanh ở phía sau a bookcase. Chúng ta biết đây là câu khẳng định, cho nên chúng ta sử dụng there is. Very good. A bookcase. 4 chairs. 4 cái ghế. Chairs là danh từ số nhiều, và đây là câu phủ định, cho nên chúng ta dùng chữ there aren't. Correct. Number 4. An armchair. An armchair là một cái ghế bành có tay vịn. Phía sau armchair chúng ta thấy dấu tích màu xanh. Đây là câu khẳng định, cho nên chúng ta sử dụng there is. Correct. 5. Books on the desk. Books là danh từ số nhiều. Đây là câu khẳng định. Như vậy chúng ta dùng chữ there are. Right. The last one, number 6. Two windows. Đây là câu phủ định, cho nên chúng ta sử dụng chữ there aren't, bởi vì two windows là số nhiều. Correct. Now class, listen and repeat after me, please. In the living room, 1. There isn't a bed. Correct. Number 2. There is a bookcase. Well done. Number 3. There aren't 4 chairs. Can you repeat that, please? Brilliant. Number 4. There is an armchair. Well done. 5. There are books on the desk. Correct. Number 6. There aren't 2 windows. Repeat, please. Well done. Now let's move on to exercise 4. Complete the gaps with the correct form of there is and there are. Ở trong bài tập số 4 này, các em sẽ điền dạng đúng của there is và there are vào trong ô trống. Number 1. A carpet. A carpet là một tấm thảm và nó là một danh từ số ít. Đây là một câu hỏi, cho nên chúng ta sử dụng chữ đúng rồi, chữ is there. Và trả lời là yes, there is. Brilliant. Number 2. Paintings. Paintings là một danh từ số nhiều. Chữ paintings là những bức tranh tranh họa, tranh sơn dầu. Cho nên chúng ta sử dụng chữ đúng rồi, chữ are there, vì đây là câu hỏi ha. Và câu trả lời là no, cho nên chúng ta dùng chữ there aren't. Very good. Number 3. A bookcase. A bookcase là cái kệ sách, và đây là một danh từ số ít, cho nên chúng ta dùng chữ is there. Very good. No, there isn't. Excellent. Number 4. 4 chairs là danh từ số nhiều. Vậy khi đặt câu hỏi chúng ta dùng chữ nào các bạn? Well done. Chữ all there. Và khi trả lời yes chúng ta dùng chữ there are. Very good. Now class, listen and repeat after me, please. 1A. Is there a carpet in the room? Yes, there is. Can you repeat that, please? Number 1. Is there a carpet in the room? Good. Yes, there is. Correct. Number 2. Are there paintings on the walls? Great. No, there aren't. Well done. 3. Is there a bookcase in your room? Brilliant. No, there isn't. Repeat that, please. Great. Number 4. Are there 4 chairs in the kitchen? Very good. Yes, there are. Good job. Now class, let's move on to section 5. Now, look at Paul's living room. What can you see in his living room? Well, there is an armchair. There is a lamp. There is a sofa. There is a coffee table. There is a carpet. There is a bookcase. Now, tell me, are there 2 windows? No. Great. Is there a cooker? Great. Are there 2 curtains? Well done. Right. Now, listen to the first example.
Are there 2 paintings?
No, there aren't.
This time, listen again and repeat after the speakers.
Are there 2 paintings?
No, there aren't.
Your turn, please. Excellent. And now listen to the second example.
Is there a bookcase?
Yes, there is.
This time, please listen again and repeat after the speakers.
Is there a bookcase?
Yes, there is.
Your turn, please. Good. Okay, class. Now listen to me and answer my questions. Remember to look at Paul's living room. Now, just answer yes or no. Sofa. Can you see a sofa in his living room? Okay. Is there a sofa? Good. Now listen and check your answers.
Is there a sofa?
Yes, there is.
What about a carpet? Is there a carpet? Good. Now listen again and check your answer.
Is there a carpet?
Yes, there is.
How about a coffee table? Is there a coffee table? Brilliant. Now listen and check your answer.
Is there a coffee table?
Yes, there is.
What about an armchair? Is there an armchair? Good. Now listen and check your answer.
Is there an armchair?
Yes, there is.
How about 2 windows? Can you see any windows in his living room? No, right? So now tell me, are there 2 windows? Great. Now listen and check your answer.
Are there 2 windows?
No, there aren't.
Can you see any cooker in his living room? No, right? So now tell me, is there a cooker? Brilliant. Now listen and check your answer.
Is there a cooker?
No, there isn't.
Can you see any curtains in his living room? Yes or no? No, right? Okay. So now, are there curtains? Correct. Now listen and check your answer.
Are there curtains?
No, there aren't.
How about a fridge? Can you see any fridge in his living room? Correct. Now listen and check your answer.
Is there a fridge?
No, there isn't.
Can you see a lamp? And tell me, is there a lamp? Good. Now listen and check your answer.
Is there a lamp?
Yes, there is.
And the last item. Can you see a desk in his living room? Brilliant. Now listen and check your answer.
Is there a desk?
No, there isn't.
Good job. Okay, now let's move on to section 6. Compare your living room to Paul's. So now tell me what you have in your living room. Is there a sofa in your living room? Okay. Is there a lamp in your living room? Right. Is there an armchair in your living room? Thank you. Now listen to the example. First,
In my living room, there is a sofa. In Paul's living room, there is a sofa too. In my living room, there are 3 armchairs. In Paul's living room, there is 1 armchair.
okay, now listen again and repeat every sentence in this short paragraph.
In my living room, there is a sofa. In Paul's living room, there is a sofa too. In my living room, there are 3 armchairs. In Paul's living room, there is 1 armchair.
Okay, class, can you compare your living room to Paul's now? If you cannot, now listen to the example and repeat after the speaker. Are you ready now? Here we go.
In my living room, there is a sofa.
Please repeat.
In Paul's living room, there is a sofa too.
Could you repeat that, please? Good.
In my living room, there is a desk.
Please repeat that. Well done.
In Paul's living room, there isn't a desk.
And repeat, please. Correct.
In my living room, there is a coffee table.
And repeat that, please. Okay.
In Paul's living room, there is a coffee table too.
And repeat that, please. Good job. All right. You have learned Unit 1, Lesson 1B, Grammar to be continued, on page 25. For homework and more practice, remember to review all the grammar points in this lesson. Do the exercises in the workbook on page 13. Access the Edu Home at eduhome.com.vn. That's the end of today's lesson. Thank you and goodbye.